Alright, everybody. Welcome back to Steam Prison's short stories. Today with a bit of a conundrum on our hands. So, as promised from last video, I shall explain. Finn is next in our lineup, as he would be. The problem with Finn is, thanks to the lovely Mara for informing me of this, she's been playing Steam Prison alongside me, and her story number 1 for Finn is locked. As you can see, mine is not. So, what does this mean, you may ask? Thanks to her incredible research and the time she spent putting into it, our best guess is that it's connected to the grand ending. So, because my version of this game is completely borked, and the DLC has no way to register whether I've done the grand ending or not, I think it just automatically has it open. But that being said, we're not 100% for certain on it either. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on it. Usually the short story number 1 always has a CG. So if I see a CG that I'm like, yo, I've never seen this before, abort mission, I'm out of there like a shot, right? We're not gonna spoil stuff. So if that is the case, I'll be skipping Finn for this. And as I'm going through this long ramble, I just realized the title of the video will give away whether I was able to do this or this. Good job, me. Well, I'm in suspense. You guys are like, we already know what happens after you do this big experiment of yours, so just get on with it. Okay, I'm getting on with it. We'll find out. I'm probably noping out of this. Eek.
It's a trap!
Okay, so reporting back from the front, the first line, there was no CG. It was just the heights. And then the first line really didn't give me nothing. Second line, however, made it very clear that this is something we have not done yet. I'm excited. I got a little bit spoiled. A little bit. It's not a huge thing, but I was like, ooh. At least it was enough. At least it was only the second line that it gave me like this big, hey, here's a hint as to the state of the world. And I'm like, ah, okay, well, yes, good. Okay, so we're not doing Finn. I did think about doing 2 and 3 because they're unlocked for Mara anyway, but I'd rather just have a video that's focusing on all of Finn's short stories. So we're gonna skip Finn. Finn is going to hold on and be like, I'm still a secret, yo. I'm still a I got secrets in here that you don't know about until after the grand ending even, so. Fine, Finn, keep your secrets for now. We're gonna do this. And then after this, and going back to Changeling, doing the grand ending, and doing... I think probably what I'll do after the grand ending for Steam Prison is I'll come back, do Finn's short stories as a separate video, and then we'll finish everything on the grand ending after story. I believe this will be the order of things. Okay. Now that that's clear as mud, let's just jump into the TISTELLAS, and we'll leave Finn alone for right now. Okay, so I have no 1, 2, and 3. I just have a story to read through. Whose perspective is this from? Look, I did it!
As soon as I opened the door, Cyrus came running towards me.
Cyrus, my girl, don't run inside the house.
Cyrus stopped herself when my wife reprimanded her.
Go get it. Go get her, Mom.
She looked at me apologetically. Her cheeks were flushed and her eyes were sparkling.
Father, Mother, I passed the rank 1 police officer exams.
Her voice echoed through the silent building. Even the servants were listening.
Now you'll allow it, Mother, won't you?
Cyrus? My wife had always been against her daughter joining the police force. She'd been convinced by her, but she still worried that her daughter would get hurt. Cyrus wanted to drive her point home and gave her mother the letter.
I'll have to allow it.
She laughed and hugged Cyrus.
And congratulations, Cyrus.
You worked really hard.
Mother.
Both police officers and politicians have difficult jobs. It can consume them. Make sure you don't lose sight of what's important. If you have something you want to talk about, talk to us. Don't let it eat into you. We're your family.
Of course, Mother.
My wife noticed me looking at them and said, Dear, don't you want to say something? I suppose. I was just surprised since you said something so unusually sensible. My wife gave me a surprised look.
That's not fair.
I'm just joking. She pouted, not being sure that was true. Her gestures were still the same as they had been when she was young. I wonder if that also goes for me. I like to think that I was still young mentally, but the same didn't go for my body. Soon my daughter was going to marry and move out. At that point, half of my duty to the Heights would be complete. And eventually we will all die. It is the fate of parents to leave the world before their children. And mine was also to devote everything to my beloved family while I lived. Everything to the daughter I loved so much. Congratulations. You worked hard, Cyrus.
Aw, Mom and Dad are so proud. Aw, that was so short. I wanted more Mom and Dad. We had such a little time with them in this game, and then they're just like, poof, we're gone again. Aw, they supported their girl. My goodness. Alright, well, that was the TISTELLAS. Sorry about the whole Finn shenanigans and this game's shenanigans. I still don't like how you inputted the DLC. It is not good. It is not good for the PC version. It's so confusing. Alright, well, at least I didn't read through the entire thing like, do-do-do-do-do. I don't know, I've never seen this before, but I guess if it's unlocked, it must be a thing. So, thank you, Mara, for sparing me from even more spoilers that I would have seen. And we'll just leave that tucked away for right now, shall we? Just won't touch that. And we'll just continue. Next up will be Saxon. So get excited for that. I guess we'll see what that's all about next time.